shocked was Sandy Alcantara. And everyone's been saying for weeks, Sandy Alcantara is going to get dealt. Sandy Alcantara is going to get dealt. Sandy Alcantara is going to get dealt. And they didn't move him. Now, the biggest thing I heard was that the price was too high. Now, here's the deal with Sandy Alcantara, right? Let me pull up his stats. Obviously, everyone knows Sandy Alcantara, young, all that stuff. Had Tommy John all of last year, came back this year, and has not pitched like himself. Obviously, this year he's pitching to a 6.36 ERA, 109 innings. Not great. 6-9. Obviously, the wins losses are not really relevant because it's the Marlins, right? So even if you give up 2 runs, you might still lose the fucking game. So I'm not even talking about wins losses. We're talking to the ERA. He's been getting hit hard, right? And the thing that I heard, or kind of the rumbles about, if you will, is that the Marlins are still asking for Cy Young price. And here's the deal. I know guys, I know teams, I know how GMs work. They're going to say, well, yeah, fuck it. It doesn't matter about what he could be. And again, I kind of agree. Like, teams that are interested in Sandy Alcantara are not going to compete. It's guys who need him, and they're going to need him in September and October. That's the whole reason they want Alcantara. They're not going to risk Cy Young money for a guy who's had 2 good starts in his last ones. His last 2 starts have been great. Is it enough to convince you to pay top dollar for him? Probably not. So that was kind of the thing. And I think that the Marlins front office, the Marlins GM was like, he's worth this, whether it's this year or next year, we can hold off. They're probably like, it don't matter if we sell him or not, but we're not just going to give him away. So I think that's why Alcantara didn't move. And it came down to, I think, with like 5 minutes left, people were like, the Marlins were like, we are not moving Alcantara, because I think all the deals coming in just weren't enough. Crazy enough. Another pitcher that was shocked he didn't go is Zach Gallen. I'm a fan of Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen's been really good. Funny fact, I almost had him on our podcast with Baseball Express. Didn't happen. Got let go before that happened, but crazy. Been a fan of his for a while before that anyway. Tar Heel, Miami. So yeah, he's had a good career. You know, that was one that was weird. That was one that I was like, everyone was saying that him and Kelly for a while were going to go together, and then they didn't, which is super weird. Obviously, Kelly went to Texas.